Hello students. The topic which we are going to discuss today is chapter 3 of your civics book, How the State Government Works. Children, India is a vast country and to carry on the proper functioning, we need government at three levels, that is local, state and national level. In this chapter we are going to talk about how the state government works, what are the duties of an MLA, what is a legislative assembly, ministers, and how people raise their demands to get their issues resolved. First of all, they have given us a picture story in which they have discussed that there is a scarcity of water shortage, that is why the people are getting sick. Here two girls are shown. They are discussing that in their state there is a less water is there, and in many villages people were found to be drinking unclean water. Streams were dried up and so have tanks, and their state is the worst affected one. Now the people have gone to the district headquarters at Patalpuram to receive water supply once in 3 days. The district hospital is overflowing with the patients because they are suffering from diarrhea. And then they say that even on the TV also they are hearing the news that people are dying due to diarrhea. And while these girls are coming, they say that people have get out or they have assembled outside the MLA and told him to take the responsibility that they have to work for the betterment of the people. So now let's read about who is an MLA. MLA, or the member of the Legislative Assembly, is elected by the people and forms the government. So members of the Legislative Assembly, how they are elected? First of all, whenever elections are held, a state is divided into various constituencies, and from each constituency the people elect one representative who then becomes a member of a legislative assembly. A political party whose MLAs have won more than half the number of constituencies in a state can be said to be in majority, and the political party that does not have the majority is called the opposition. Here they have given the example of Himachal Pradesh, in which the total number of seats were 68 and Indian National Congress won 43 seats, that is more than 50%, that is more than 34. So that is why here the Indian National Congress is going to form the government, and the other parties, that is BJP or other political parties or independent parties, they are going to sit in the opposition. And they have also said that after the elections, the MLAs belonging to the rural party will elect their leader who will become the chief minister. The chief minister then selects other people or the other MLAs as the ministers. And after the election, it is the governor of the state who appoints the chief minister and other ministers. The chief minister and other ministers have the responsibility of running various government departments or ministries. They have separate offices. A legislative assembly is a place where all the MLAs, whether from the ruling party or from the opposition, meet to discuss various things. And so some MLAs have dual responsibility. They are the MLA or working as an MLA also, and also they have been given the responsibility of a minister. Now here they have discussed about a debate in the Legislative Assembly, in which some students of a school have traveled to the state capital to visit the Legislative Assembly, and there they see a debate was going on the current problem. And in this debate, MLAs can express their opinions and ask questions related to the issues or suggestions, about what should be done by the government. And the ministers then reply to the questions and tries to assure the assembly that adequate steps are being taken. The chief minister and other ministers have to take decisions and run the government. And we come to know about their decisions from the news channels or even the newspapers. Whatever decisions are being taken, they have to approved by the members of the legislative assembly, because in a democracy these members can ask questions, debate an important issue, decide where money should be spent, etc. Because they have the main authority. They are the elected members, those who have been elected by the people. So here the first MLA says that during the last 3 weeks there are around 15 deaths in his constituency due to diarrhea, and he wants to know what measures the government or the health minister is planning. Then another one says that my question is, why are government hospitals in such a bad condition, and how the government plans to deal with this situation, because many people are dying and it is a situation of an epidemic. Then one more MLA says that my constituency has a serious shortage of water. Women travel up to 3 or 4 kilometers to collect water. So he wanted to ask from the government how many tankers have been put into service to supply water, and how many wells and ponds have been cleaned and disinfected. So here children, we can see that the MLAs of various parties, they ask the question from the ruling party what all measures they have taken for an issue. And in this chapter they have taken the issue of health. Now the MLA of ruling party says that the government has taken steps to control the situation. Water tanks have been put into service. ORS packets are being distributed, and the government is doing everything possible to help. Then another MLA, he says that we have very poor facilities in our hospitals. There are hospitals where there are no doctors or medical staff, etc. And he says that the situation is going to be bad to worse. Then the MLA from another party, he says the opposition members are unnecessarily blaming the government. The previous government did not pay attention to sanitation. We have now taken up a drive to clear the garbage that has been lying around for years. So we have read about the debate that took place in the legislative assembly, and the members were discussing the decisions that have been taken or not taken by the government. This is because the MLAs are together responsible for the work of the government. And here the word government refers to government departments and various ministers who head them. And in the state, the head is the chief minister. Okay, that is why we use the word government. All the MLAs who gather together or assemble in the legislative assembly, they are called the legislature. They are the ones who authorize and supervise their work. As we have seen in earlier part also, it is from among them that the head of the executive or the chief minister is formed.